Hi everybody, and welcome to this, which is my July celebrity signings video. I can't believe it's August already. Thought I'd get in there and get the video out as soon as possible, so hopefully you enjoy. It's been a bit of a mixed bag this month, mostly in-person successes, a couple of TTMs, but mostly in person, so I'll just crack straight on and show you what I got. So at the very beginning of July, Sunday the 2nd, I went to an event which was held at the Celtic Manor in South Wales. It was a Celebrity Cup golf tournament, and they had a number of celebrities attending. There was only one I really wanted to get an autograph for, and luckily I managed to get it. And it was for this chap, Gareth Bale, formerly Spurs player, but now plays for Real Madrid, and as some of you probably know, he's a Wales international footballer. So went along to the event. It was absolutely packed, as I'm sure you can imagine. And Gareth was being followed by swarms of people the whole time. I tried 3 or 4 times to get an autograph from him, missed him each time, but at the very end I managed to catch him just as he was walking down a little sort of alley thing. Managed to sort of head him off at the pass and get this picture signed, which was brilliant. So that's my first in-person Gareth Bale. Did manage to get a few photos of him as well, playing golf, which is quite cool. Nice one of them there on the very last tee of the game, and a picture of him here with a few other people surrounding him as well. So yeah, so really pleased to get that in-person autograph from Gareth Bale. Next autographs I got are these from Jenny Evans. Probably nobody I would imagine has heard of Jenny. She's basically an actress who was in the film Twin Town, which again is keeping the Welsh theme going here. Excuse me, Welsh theme going, but she's an actress from Twin Town, a film based in Swansea. Is absolutely brilliant. If you've never seen Twin Town, it's worth watching. If you like Train Spotting, it's kind of similar to that. Very, very funny. Jenny only really did Twin Town and maybe one other film, and actually then stopped acting. So she hasn't acted since sort of early 2000s. Maybe even earlier than that. Maybe it was late 90s. I'm not sure. But yeah, she doesn't act anymore. She is still involved in film and television, but behind the camera now. So I've spent ages trying to find a contact address for her, and managed to finally track one down for a company that she works for, and sent 2 pictures off. So I got them both back signed, which is brilliant. Didn't take very long at all. Got this one of her, which is one of the promotional shots from Twin Town, and also this one with Reese and Leah Evans as well, who are the main stars of the film. They are a little bit damaged, as you can see. I think water might have gotten to the envelope when they were coming back to me. So you can see in the sort of far left-hand corner, there's like a weird crinkled mark on both of them. And yeah, and unfortunately they were stuck together and obviously got a bit damp. But it doesn't matter. Really good response, especially as she's really difficult to get hold of because she doesn't act anymore. Next autograph I got, this is through the mail again. This was on Sunday the 23rd of July, and I got this from Carole Ann Ford, who was the granddaughter of William Hartnell's Doctor character. She played Susan Foreman. It hasn't particularly come out very well, the autograph on the picture that I've taken. You can see it signed across William Hartnell's kind of shoulder and down his arm. It's actually a lot clearer on the actual photograph itself, but the image hasn't come out very well for some reason. This is actually my second through the mail for Carole Ann Ford. I have one that I sent off yonks ago of her, but I wanted another one, so I sent this off, and again, very, very quick reply from Carole. And then all the next load of autographs I got are actually are in person. I went to an event called the Sarah Jane Adventures event at the Attic in Cardiff last weekend, and got some really cool autographs, all in person. When you turned up, they actually gave you a kind of a book, sort of like collector's book from the event, and it had an autograph section in it. All the autographs for everyone that was there pretty much were included as part of the price for the entry ticket, which is brilliant. So I managed to get this signed by quite a few people. You can see the names there: Sinead Michael, Richard Whisker, Cheryl Rowlands, Phil Ford, Joe Lidster, Sam Watts, Scott Hancock, Gary Russell and Brian Miller. The majority of them are either kind of composers, producers. Some of them wrote some of the Sarah Jane Adventures books. For those who don't know, the Sarah Jane Adventures is a spin-off of Doctor Who, with the sadly missed Liz Sladen playing Sarah Jane Smith. Yes, so they've got this signed. I'm going to try and blow this up full size. I don't know if it'll fit into that. Oh, it does. That's cool. There you go. So you can see that a bit clearer. So that's what I got signed, and there's all the autographs there, which is really cool. Sinead Michael was an actress in it, and Brian Miller was a guest that nobody was expecting who turned up, and he has been in Doctor Who loads and voiced some of the Daleks during the early days of Doctor Who, so that was really cool. There's a picture of Sinead signing the book for me, and there's Brian as well, after he's just signed the book for me as well, which is really cool. The next thing I picked up, actually, I kind of put this slightly out of order, which is a bit annoying, but never mind, I can't be asked to change it now. This is actually an email request I sent via her website. This is Kelly Deadmon, who's been in the American TV series The Fair and some small parts in other stuff like Elementary and things like that as well. Went onto her website and asked for an autograph, and got this through the post. I can't remember when I asked for it, so it's probably like a month, 2 months, maybe 3, something like that. But she sent me this signed picture, which was really cool. So that's Kelly Deadmon. Going back to the the Attic event, as I say, this is all out of order. The next one I got was Yasmin Paige. Because I knew these people were turning up, I already printed photographs in advance so I could get them signed. So this is Yasmin Paige. This is her photograph of her from the series, promotional shot from the series that she signed for me. And there's Yasmin signing my autograph, which is cool. The next one I got is for Marc Davis, who played the Trickster in Sarah Jane Adventures. He was in Doctor Who, he's been in loads of the bits and pieces. Had this Trickster photo for him, so I got that signed, which is cool. The next one I got, I didn't know this guest was coming, he wasn't on the list. It's John Leeson, who does the voice of K9 in Doctor Who and the Sarah Jane Adventures. Because I didn't know he was coming, I didn't have anything for him to sign, but I luckily had this one thing that I printed off like a promo shot for Sarah Jane Adventures, just in case anybody else turned up that I didn't have anything for, and I didn't want him to just sign the autograph book, so I got this signed. I had to pay a bit extra, I think it was like a £5 for his autograph or something, but I didn't have a John Leeson one, so yeah, got this signed by John, which is really cool, and you can see that over to the right hand side of the image. Next one I got is from Mina Anwar, who's been in Doctor Who and the Sarah Jane Adventures. This picture's actually from the last series of Doctor Who, so it's not a Sarah Jane Adventures pic, but I knew she was coming. A really nice promotional shot again, so got Mina to sign this one for me. And the next one I've got is Tommy Knight, who plays Luke Smith, the son of Sarah Jane in Sarah Jane Adventures. The queue for him was just absolutely ridiculous. It was total chaos, but I managed to get this picture signed, which I brought with me, which is really cool. It's a nice promotional shot of Tommy, which is great. And there's also a photo of him signing my picture as well, which is cool. Didn't manage to get as many of those as I would have liked because it was very busy, but wherever possible I did try and get photos of them signing, which was really nice. And the final one for this month is the awesome Katy Manning. I've had this promo shot sitting around for ages waiting for the opportunity to meet Katy. And as it happened, she turned up at the event. I knew she was coming, so I brought this along. It's a brilliant one with her, with Matt Smith and Liz Sladen as Sarah Jane. So I've got this signed by Katy. If I ever get the opportunity to meet Matt, I might try and get him to sign, to countersign this as well. It's not very likely because he doesn't tend to do much in the UK, but you never know. And that's it for this month. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing the stuff I've got. A bit of a mixed bag of things, mostly in person, but it's been really good fun getting them, and I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next month. Cheers all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, any of that sort of stuff. If you've got any questions about collecting, pop them below. I'm more than happy to answer. Please do subscribe, and yeah, brilliant. Thanks ever so much for coming back. See you next month.